So this is part 10. So we're on different ways of shame and embarrassment that's going on in the USA in an attempt to make a slave or to put someone in mental bondage or in bondage to a lie or deception that's satanic and it's not from God, in order to try to lord yourself over the individual or conquer them or topple, as these wizards like to say. So, anyway, I listed a few things in part 9. I believe I touched on, if I'm not mistaken, in part 8 or part 9, put in jail unjustly. One of the things I learned being in a situation where I was arrested unjustly, I observed that the cuffs that these people would have the prisoners in, or the people who are just booked, um, they're made in the USA. Now, I don't normally see a lot of things that says made in the USA, but I believe that's one of the things that, I mean, what I should say, it's probably, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the first thing I've ever seen made in the USA. Um, but the cuffs were made in the USA, which it tells it, that tells you a lot, right? That there's this strong culture of wanting to put people in cuffs so much that we, the USA, they're making cuffs. That's how much slavery. I mean, because back in the day they had slaves, and they used shackles and chains. That's how they hold to this when they're not supposed to. It means something for me to see that and to see that it's made in the USA. Also, I believe in a UN. What I would like to say is at a UN meeting when they're, I guess, wanted to make, I guess, a international law against slavery or to deem it as a crime. The USA, surprisingly, I mean, even after the Civil War, was one of the nations who didn't condemn it. And God helped me within recent weeks to realize that um, they're still carrying on with slavery in another way, in some way, shape, or form, although we're not like literally in cuffs. Um, so, putting people in jail unjustly is another form, because basically, if they do convict you um, of something you didn't do, you basically can't really get a good paying job. Okay? And even while you're going through the court case, you may lose your good paying job. Because you need background clearance. That's another way that they'll get you. So I discussed revenge porn, deep fakes, rape the women, sleeping with someone's wife, um, disrespecting you, provoking you to anger, then catching it on camera and not catching the whole story in order to try to make you look like a crazy person.